This is Linda, and I'm back with a video to show some different styles that you could do to make vintage tags. This is an inspiration that I did off a piece that I bought or purchased from Michael's. I already showed it in my previous video, and if you haven't seen it, give me 1 second here, I'll pull it out again. It's from this. These little birdies you see here, sorry for the noise again. Okay. These little birdies that you see here, sorry, I'm moving the camera. These little birdies here that are made out of wood. Let me see if I can take them off of this. And as you can see, they're made out of wood in the back. They're quite, probably a 1/4 inch thickness. And then the image of the bird on top. And then they have these charms hanging on the bottom. So I decided to make my own. And here is mine. Instead of wood, I use what's it called? Foam board or foam sheets. The ones you get at the children's section. So these are quite pliable. So what I did is just cut out the image and glued it on. And I gave it dimension and then this black outline that really looks cool. Instead of putting a metal piece on the bottom, I put a piece of lace. I inked it up with, what is it? Magnolia, what is it called? This one, Magnolia Magenta Gold from Lindy Stamp Gang. And then I made my own charms here on the bottom. And I made my own. I used one of those little foam pieces you buy at Michael's, and I used one of Carla's 001 bling trim, or bling, oh, I forgot how you call them. Let me just show it to you. It's one of these sprigs or whatever. Then I put glitter on here, and here's the overall look of my tag. Pretty long tag. Alright, so this is kind of the spring version of a vintage card, or vintage tag, sorry. I did one with a collection paper line from Kaiser Craft, and here's a little angel. And it's from the new line from Kaiser Craft. I don't remember the name of the paper line, but I'll show you the sheet. I bought a 12 by 12 sheet, and this is what it looks like, and it has all these images on there. So I just cut this out from this corner here. Let's see if I can see the name here. Oh, Kaiser Craft Sweet Nothings Collections. There you go, you have the name. I just bought a 12 by 12. I'm hoping to get the 6 by 6 pad. So for now I just used the angel here and just cut pieces out, and I bordered it with a piece of dark green cardstock, and I made this bush of flowers here in front of the angel. I have a little angel charm here. I have some lace, again painted and sprayed with the Lindy Stamp Gang Magenta Gold. And I have the pearl trim from Carla, and I painted this background with a lot of Lindy Stamp Gang sprays. I will give a tutorial on how I did that, again from the collection. And these flowers were punched out with little punches that I have, a collection of punches that I purchased through the year, last year. And this was an inspiration to make out of because I saw this here. So I decided to make a more 3D version of this on the tag. Let me see if I can go back as much as possible so you can see the full length of my vintage tag. Cupid theme. Okay. And I also did vintage steampunk. So I have one here of the colors, vintage colors. I have the Tim Holtz gears here in the back, and I have an image of a lady here on top. Make it look like she has a crown behind her head, and I use a glue gun to make it look like it's oil dropping down the card. And then I have this word that says every possibility. And then I have the stamp from Tim Holtz. And then I have the Tim Holtz tree. Hanging off the tree are little tags that I made out of shrink plastic, and all of them say possibility on the tags. I have a butterfly on the tree, and I have a flower here also painted. So if you can see the whole view here of the tag. Painted with vintage photo and inked with several products of Lindsay Stamp Gang. So it's quite shimmery and shiny. I also did another steampunk version. Instead of doing all the browns, I went the opposite. I did, this one's more like the golden brown, and I decided to do the blue and silver. This one's really shiny, so it has a lot of glare to it. I'll see how I can do. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Maybe you can see it better that way. You can see there's like a chain all the way around the perimeter of the tag. And I use a lot of Spellbinders gears mixed in with Tim Holtz gears. And here I stamped a face, and she has this trim, silver trim around her face. And then I use pearl accents here. Really shiny because it's all done with aluminum tape on top of cardboard, so it's thick when I cut it. And this is embossed with a stamp that I have from Inka Dinka Do, and I used one of Maya Rhodes cameo chipboard pieces, and I covered that with aluminum foil tape, and he's embossed also with some gears on his head, and then I have some Carla trim right here on the bottom, also silver with a silver trim that has rhinestones on it. So that the background is painted with Lindsay Stamp Gang. A lot of the moon shadows mixed in with Lumiere paint. So this is my silver version of a steampunk vintage tag. And there you go. You have the two types here, one in brown and one in silver. So there you go. That's what I've been doing lately, doing some tags and playing off different styles and such, and I hope you'll enjoy it. See you later. Thank you for watching. Bye. And please, I would like some comments and some feedback, whether you liked it or not. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.